excellent. We're just lethargic in here right now, aren't we? Let's bring some energy to this thing, right? And give a round of applause for all the comics coming up here tonight. They did a bang-up job. This dude said, I'm going to give them props, but I'm going to do it way louder than everyone else. I like that. That's a good thought. Anyway, guys, I gotta just say this. I just recently broke up with my girlfriend, okay? And it's kind of a weird situation because she said, I want a guy who's spontaneous. I want a guy who's unpredictable. I said, I can be that baby for you, girl. I can do that for you. So what I did was I broke into her house at midnight and hold my penis and screaming verses out of the Quran. Started having sex with her, kind of pulled out, busted on her face, threw confetti, throw confetti, right? Surprise them. Shriek like a raptor, just come out of stuff out of nowhere, That's what I'm saying. But it was weird because when we met, it was kind of weird because we'd just known each other for like 30 minutes. We met each other for 30 minutes and we were hooking up in the back of my car. We're making out. She pulls away from me. She says, I don't know. I mean, we haven't known each other for a long time. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm not a whore. Right? You ever dealt with this? You got a nice ass suit on, so I doubt you've ever dealt with this. But I was like, wow, that's really, I said, no, I understand we've only known each other for like 30 minutes. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I don't have any money. Yeah, we're making out again, and she pulls away. She goes, you're drunk, I'm drunk, no one's gonna remember this. And I go, wait, baby, hold on. Of course people are gonna remember this. That's what the camera's for. So everybody will remember, we can put it on the internet, all of our friends can remember it, It's just weird. And I should have seen it that it wasn't gonna work when it started because the windows were all fogged up and she wrote, Sarah was here on the window. I know what's going on here. I said, babe, why would you write that up there? She said, oh, so for the next girl that gets back here, windows get all fogged up, she's going to see that Sarah was here. I said, that's quaint. Half the girls that get back here can't even read anyway. So score one for Jim. Alright? I don't know. Maybe, I honestly think that my ability to have a relationship is affected because of who my parents are, Anybody here think their parents had something to do with their lack of being able to have a relationship? I don't know if I'm just shooting in the dark here. But, it was weird because my parents, they met in AA. So that's kind of a weird situation, It's kind of like one step above incest. It's kind of like, I don't have webbed feet, but I have this addiction thing hanging over my head. And people might not think it's an issue, but early on in school, I saw that this was going to be a problem because I got hooked on phonics way harder than the other kids. Teacher, I need some phonics! Yeah, I need some! It was an issue for my education. It's funny, my mom had a little bit of a drug problem. She was in AA, but she had a little bit of a drug problem. It's not like, oh, my mom, she smoked some of my weed. It was like, no, my mom stole my weed and traded it for harder stuff. So, I don't know if anyone has the privilege to live with someone with a drug problem. It's kind of like living in a very expensive art gallery where there's not a price tag on anything, but everything's for sale. It's tough, man. Very, very difficult. My dad, he was always a very blunt guy. My dad, his wedding vows actually contained the phrase, "Joke's on you, whore, I have syphilis." I thought that was weird too. But my mom, I did miss out because my mom, she was a drug addict, but she was in recovery. I mean, my mom has had more sponsors than NASCAR. But she tries, she keeps going back, because it works, right? But Everyone's, I know who's laughing. I know where they go on Wednesday nights, you know. The 12 o'clock meeting on Crenshaw, no. But, you know, it's always so interesting because I did miss some stuff with my mom, because my mom sometimes would complain. She'd go, you know what, I can't stand you kids, I need a vacation. And we were broke, you know, so she couldn't go on vacation, but my mom had warrants. So I called her up and got her violated, you know. That's not a bad thing. It's called being adaptive. Some people call them bounty hunters. My family, we call them travel agents. You know, that's just how it goes. When you don't got nothing, you know? It's difficult. I did miss out on a lot of stuff with my mom, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I never got to go to the movies, you know, with her. Never got to go to the park. That would have been cool, you know. We went dumpster diving behind pharmacies. But, you know, she wouldn't say, let's go dumpster diving behind pharmacies, because that would be a bad parent, right? She would say, who wants to play Ninja Turtles? I would like to. You know, hop in the dumpster and find Mama her magic ooze. Hurry up before Shredder comes in the squad car and takes you away. You know, that's just how it is. But, you know, the most amazing thing about everything is my mom is an amazing person. Like, technology-wise, she's not that adaptive. She doesn't know how to check her own email, but for some reason she can create checks on a computer. Like, I don't understand how she can do this. It's amazing. Like, my mom would put any wine connoisseur to shame, okay? She could pick up any random pill she finds on the ground, crack it open, taste it. That's a Vicodin. 500 milligrams. Prescribed by Dr. Wang. 1998, that was a good year. With a hint of oak. You know, that's my time, ladies and gentlemen.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Panetta.